What is up, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to another episode of the School Bus Conversion. Episode 19, I believe, which is wild. And before we get started, I want to say thank you so much for being a part of this entire journey. It's gone on longer than I thought it would, but I would not have been able to do this without all of your support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Today I am going to be focused on building the wall which is going to divide the bedroom area from the main living space. This wall is going to be about a half wall, which will be level with both windowsills you see on each side. Now, my plan is that this wall will act as storage in the bed area. As well, it will also allow me to run the electrical wires through it and still have them easily accessible in case anything is to happen down the line. I'll be able to quickly have access to them, which is super important for me because if you cannot tell, I am procrastinating electrical because I am scared. I am just gonna start this task by taking a few measurements. So I'm gonna go grab my measuring tape and then we can get started on this. A change of scenery because my hands were getting far too cold outside. We're inside, and I'm going to quickly drill out some of these pocket holes, and we should be good to assemble the wall fairly soon. Okay, without further ado, let's get into actually getting some work done because I have not been very motivated today. The day is getting to me, but I'm trying to turn it around. We got this. And so with a good playlist in the background, I quickly found myself in a rhythm. One by one, each board was being completed, and we were getting closer and closer to building the wall. So on that cold autumn day, with the tree glistening in the corner and my co-pilot Oso in the window, I finally began to put together the final wall in the bus. Piece by piece, it was slowly putting itself together. And the light at the end of the tunnel was becoming even closer. Some might say the most important part of finishing a task is celebrating. So it's only fair that I whipped up a batch of cornbread to share with my family. And so with a full belly and a fresh mind, I finally got to installing the wall in the bus. In life, they say the highs always come with the lows, and the lows come with highs, and that's how you learn to appreciate them. This week was no different. Riding on the wave of finishing that last wall, I was met with a lack of motivation when the rain took over. I was planning on finishing up some of the upper cabinets at the front of the bus. However, with the rain, I just didn't have the motivation. So I found myself inside the bus. And the only thing I could think of that would bring me out of this rut was to paint some more. So I started painting the rest of the ceiling. And I realized that it's okay to take these small moments. These small moments that may not seem substantial at the time actually are what prepare you for the larger tasks. So give yourself the freedom to take each day, minute by minute. Slowly revel in all of your successes, no matter how large or small. You are a powerful human being, and there's only one of you. Don't let your mind get in your way. And I know that can be easier said than done, but with practice, you can do it too. And you will have your days, you'll have your slip-ups. But as you devote yourself to valuing yourself, those slip-ups become fewer and far between. I love you all, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend.